Hey guys, I'm here with my husband and we're gonna go ahead and show you our DVD collection. So if you're interested in watching this, go ahead. This isn't a beauty video, and I don't really plan on making another channel, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, babe, the light. Alrighty. Sorry, my husband's holding the light. This is part of our DVD collection. Jason, you can talk. And then, right here's our new TV and the new entertainment center we got for it. And then over here on this side, it holds some more DVDs. And then we have some more, but we're just going to show you these for right now. This will probably be part one for the DVD collection. And up on top there, you can see my little owl collection. If you want to know more about that, I can make a separate video on that. But I'm going to go ahead and start showing you the first row, which is mainly like my husband's DVDs, collection of horror stuff. So you want to tell them what you have here? Just go by one, baby?
It's basically haunted history collection. It explains vampires, zombies, and ghost hauntings, because I am into the supernatural. If I had a favorite out of all these, I would probably say the Unsolved Mysteries are one, and then the Haunting series is another. And I also do collect, you know, basically the stuff that you'd see on The Haunting, which is an American Haunting, which is...
Well, you have all, he has all the seasons here of a Haunting. The Haunting one through four. There's 4 seasons?
Yeah.
Okay. And then he has like the ones that they've made movies on, right? Which is Haunting Connecticut.
Yeah. And
that's this one right over here. And then an American Haunting, which one's that one?
That's the one with the Blair, not the Blair, the one in Tennessee, I don't remember.
Oh. And then here's the Haunting of the Winchester House. Which
wasn't really good, to be honest.
And then there's a Haunting in another one, a Haunting in Connecticut. I think this is like
it's a true story.
This is a true story, not the remake,
yeah.
Not the house, like the one they made out of a movie. A Haunting in Georgia,
which is also true and very good.
Right here. And then there's the Texas Chainsaw Massacres. You might want to go through them because I'll get confused with these.
We have the original, the remake, and we have the beginning, and we have part 2 and then part 3, which are kind of hard to come across, but we got them. And I'm also a zombie fanatic.
I hate zombie movies because they just freak me out. You might want to put the light a little further back. There. He has Shaun of the Dead, which I really like this one because it's really funny, although it does scare me a lot because I just hate zombies. And Land of the Dead, is that the one? Dawn of the Dead. And then he has this one with the 3 movies, 28 Days Later, 28 Weeks Later, and Return of the Living Dead. And then we have which one's this one, baby?
The original House on the Haunted Hill.
The original one? And which one's this? The Return to House?
That's, well...
Is that the remake?
No, this is part 2. And this has this is a double feature. It has the original and then the remake of it, which they're both really awesome.
And then there's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3-pack with all the 3 movies. And then this is the newest one with a cartoon. And here, of course, he has all the 3 sets of the Beavis and Butthead.
Mike Judge collection, which is awesome.
The South Park Imagination Land, and then are those only South Park you have?
Yeah,
the 3?
I haven't finished them. I haven't really started actually.
The complete 7th season and the complete 9th season.
And also the 13th as well.
You have the 13th? Oh, it's not here then. That's why it's missing.
It's not in there.
And then we have Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Volume 1 and Volume 3. So those are right there. And then I'm gonna need to go. Yeah, that's fine. Then we have Jackass right here.
This is the box set.
Yeah, what comes in that? Like all the stuff that came out on MTV.
Yeah.
And then we have Armageddon, Pearl Harbor, Drawn Together is hilarious. Jackass the movie and Jackass number 2. We're missing the last one.
2.5 and part 3.
Yeah. And then the Best of Chappelle Show, Meet the Spartans, 300, The Osbournes, Dungeons and Dragons, Alf Season 1, and Futurama. And then down here is when we get closer to my chick flick movies and cartoons. We have Almost Famous, 10 Things I Hate About You, Harry and the Hendersons, Edward Scissorhands, Crybaby, Jawbreaker, 50 First Dates, Just Like Heaven. It's kind of a mixture. There's some in here that Jason likes too. The Doors, Crazy Beautiful, 500 Days of Summer, Catch and Release, In Her Shoes, Overboard, P.S. I Love You, which is a really good one. And then we have Teen Witch and The Heavenly Kid right there. And this is like a really good old school one. The Mask. We have a Looney Tunes collection. I think it's the second one. There's a few of them. The Little Rascals, and then here's some Disney mixed with other ones. The Little Mermaid, Casper. Little Mermaid has to be like on my one of my top 3 favorite cartoons. And then we have The Incredibles, Lilo and Stitch, which is another favorite. Scooby-Doo 1 and 2, The Cat in the Hat, Alice in Wonderland, Ants, Enchanted, Fern Gully, All Dogs Go to Heaven. Which one?
The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad.
That's a great Halloween classic. And then The Haunted Mansion and Chippendales.
Whiskey Rangers.
Yeah. Okay. And then here we have Pippi Longstocking and 27 Dresses. And then these are some of my seasons that I have. And this one right here is Bewitched the movie and the first and second season of Bewitched. And then I have the first 3 seasons of Three's Company, and I'm missing the 4th, and I have here the 5th season. And then I have 3 seasons of I Love Lucy, the first and second season of Saved by the Bell, and I have all 3 seasons of Roswell, except my sister-in-law is borrowing the first season right now. And then here I have Breakfast at Tiffany's, Roman Holiday. I think those are really cute, girly classic movies. Like, they're just really good movies. All the American Pie movies, The Hills, and then we're gonna go even lower, which I'll just place the camera right here. Son-in-Law, Walk the Line, What Women Want. Go ahead and help me, baby.
Mad Money, Freaky Friday, The Ringer, which is hilarious, with Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah, that's a really funny movie. Monster-in-Law, Yumi and Dupree, Just Married. And then we have the new Too Fast, Too Furious, Spun, The Day the Earth Stood Still, Strange Wilderness.
Dukes of Hazzard double feature, 1 and 2.
Then we have Man on the Moon, and The Other Boleyn Girl, and Because I Said So. So now we're gonna go pick up the lighting, baby. Now we're gonna go to what's up here, and I'm gonna have to go through this pretty quickly, but I'll start down here, and it's we have Jennifer's Body, Kane See No Evil, America's Serial Killers, Hannibal Rising, Red Dragon, Silence of the Lambs and Hannibal, The Covenant, The Craft, The Witches of Eastwick, 13 Ghosts, The Midnight Horror, Creep Show, Fright Night, Poltergeist 2 and 3, Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2, The Serpent and the Rainbow,
Boogeyman, The Monsters, Thinner, Gremlins 2. We also have Part 1, The Crow, 9, the Tim Burton movie, Nightmare Before Christmas, The Corpse Bride, Coraline, The Devil's Rejects, Uninvited, The Astronaut's Wife, Friday the 13th, Killer Cut, Drag Me to Hell, Constantine, The Amityville Horror, which is awesome, Leprechaun triple feature, which is, it's alright, 30 Days of Night, Interview with a Vampire, Lost Boys.
You guys can't see that
The
far
Lost
up.
Boys Tribe.
Yeah, I'm not that tall.
Dead Silence, American Werewolf in Paris, and Nightmare on Elm Street 5 through 8. My brother-in-law borrowed the first 4. So, we're going to bring it back down.
And then here we have Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Shallow Hal, Blood In, Blood Out,
Which is awesome.
One of Jason's movies. I forget which 2 these are. I don't really want to check because I'm already going to run out of time. The Role Models, Unrated, Transformers The Beginning, Twister, Man of the House, Spaceballs, Three Amigos, Saving Silverman, The Benchwarmers, Encino Man, Pirates of the Caribbean, At World's End. We have the other ones too, but they're just not in this section. Old School, 40 Days and 40 Nights, You Don't Mess with the Zohan,
Casino,
Gia, Juice, 8 Mile, Big Battles of World War II.
World War II, The Mummy Collection, Stain the Videos, which rocks.
And then
Billy Madison, and Ace Ventura Pet Detective.
That's right. And then we're gonna go off to this one, and we're missing a few because they're lent out right now. Somebody borrowed them. We have Goodfellas. We're almost out of time. Goodfellas, American Me,
Empire,
The Outsiders, Gangs of New York, Sleepers, Notorious, The Untouchables, American Gangster, Point Break, The Shawshank Redemption, Get Rich or Die Trying, Indiana Jones, Bill and Ted's Bogus Adventure, The Real Housewives, Catch Me If You Can, some of the first season of Girls Next Door, Cheaper by the Dozen, Yours, Mine, and Ours, Anchorman, Accepted, Lawnmower Man, Napoleon, and Blades of Glory. So that's it, you guys. This is part 1, so stay tuned for part 2, you guys. Please rate, subscribe, and comment. Bye, guys.